Hello everyone, and welcome to our office here at Pacific FC downtown. A very, very special day for me. And I'm Brad Norris-Jones, Director of Operations for Pacific FC, and I've been here for about a month, and we're trying to make some huge hires off the field as well as off field. This is Rob Friend, one of the owners of the team. And and what I'm just thrilled to bring on a wonderful friend, first of all, but wonderful asset to this team. And I'm going to introduce Mira Laurence right now, who's leaving Sportsnet in Vancouver, which we are so excited, to take over Director of Communications and Community Partnerships. And this move is as big off the field move as we announced last week with Marcel on the field. It puts Pacific FC to a level where we feel that we're just going to move strongly towards the top in this city and in this province and in this country. Excited to, Myra flew over this morning, and excited to introduce you to the city of Victoria again.
Foremost, thank you, Brad, thank you, Rob, and Josh, and also Dean, who's not here, for this great opportunity. Everybody for being here. So good to see so many familiar faces and people that I recognize from our sports and business community. And I am tickled pink and thrilled to be coming back home to Vancouver Island to be part of something so special here. I mean, Victoria is getting professional soccer, and to be able to work with Brad, we've all seen the great job he's been able to do with the Harbour Cats to create such a wonderful environment where you go to the field, you go to the pitch, and you have a good time. You're entertained by what's on the field, but you're also entertained by what's taking place. And to be part of that right here in our own backyard on Vancouver Island was an opportunity that I just couldn't pass up. So it's great to be back home. I'll be moving back home at the end of next month and hitting the ground running. I would be remiss if I didn't thank Sportsnet and Craig McEwen and the great staff there who have supported this decision completely. Craig is a big soccer guy in the Lower Mainland and in BC. He's thrilled about this opportunity too, and he was the one that was like, Myra, I think you got to go and do this. So it's great to be here and to make this decision. I feel really good about this. And like I said, it's great to connect. It's going to be so good to take Pacific FC to our community and get everybody fired up and rallied up and see you all at the pitch. So I'm thrilled. Thank you very much.
So why are you coming to Victoria? Why the Pacific FC?
Well, a couple of reasons. I've lived in Victoria for 18 years before I moved off to Vancouver to be part of the brand new startup for Sportsnet 650 Radio, where they got the Canucks broadcast. So I went and tried my hand at radio. I spent a lot of time here in sports for CTV.
Okay.
So I ran the sports department for many, many years. And I knew when I went over to Vancouver to try my hand at radio that eventually I would come back.
Yep.
And probably my next transition would be working for a professional team. So I know Brad Norris-Jones for many, many years, and I congratulated him on his new job here as vice president of everything, you know, because he kind of runs the show. Yeah. And then I got a text message from him a few weeks ago saying, Myra, like, what would it take for you to come home? And then meeting with Brad, and then I met with Josh, I met with Rob, I met with Dean. So I met the ownership group and really got a handle on the vision that they have for this team and what they want to create here, and an opportunity to come home and be part of a brand new league. In a brand new team right here in my own backyard. It was a little too hard to pass up. So that's how I made the decision, and it was just, we talked about it a little bit, and you know, just where the ownership is with what Brad wants to do and the environment he wants to create, I just couldn't say no.
Right, nice.
Yeah.
And when are you going to be starting here?
Well, I'm probably going to be starting like yesterday. So I will finish the home season with the Canucks. Yep. So their last home game is April 2nd. 22nd. So
Okay.
I'll kind of be working a little bit remotely from Vancouver, doing some stuff for Pacific FC, and then
Nice.
plus obviously finishing up with Sportsnet 650 there, so cover
Right.
the Canucks season, and then I will be back full time in April, and we're going to hit the ground running because April 28th is the
That's
first
right.
game, right? So,
Yeah.
so we're really excited. We've got a lot of work to do,
Yep.
a lot of doors to knock on, a lot
Yep.
of people, like, I know there people walk past here, it's a beautiful storefront, and they're
That's
looking
right.
in and they're curious about Pacific FC, so we want to be able to take it to them as well.
Yeah. And what impact are you going to have on the community, do you think?
You know what? I'm a very community-oriented
Yeah.
type of person, and part of my title is community partnerships. So
Right.
that's what we want to be part of this community. I mean, it's things won't work in Victoria if you don't
Yeah.
have community support, whether that be connecting with community groups, community businesses. You want people out at your games, and you want people to feel like they're part of this team. So that's part of my responsibility to let them know who our players are and how they can be part of this exciting time in soccer for Canada, really.
Yeah.
Thanks for being such great supporters, and I
Yeah.
look forward to seeing you at the pitch.
And thank you for
Yes.
coming on board.
My pleasure.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
And this is Allison at Lakeside Boys TV.